share ideas, and think creatively without fear of being wrong. A place that doesn't just teach what to think, but how to think, fostering creativity, encouraging courage, and serving critical thinking skills. So, in this video, we are going to talk about an amazing method that can make the learning process more exciting and meaningful. Ideal listing. So, let's get started.
Ideal listing. Ideal listing is a strategic method with great potential in the field of education. It offers an innovative approach to develop critical, creative, and constructive thinking skills in students. In an academic environment, this method is not just a way to generate ideas, but also a pedagogical approach that encourages active participation, intellectual engagement, and higher order thinking skills. At the elementary level, ideal listing can be implemented as a fun and interactive learning strategy. Teachers can use this technique to spark children's imagination, develop their creativity, and help them understand complex concepts through independent exploration of ideas. For example, when discussing environmental topics, students can be asked to come up with ideas on how to preserve nature, ensuring critical thinking and responsibility. At the middle school level, ideal listing becomes a powerful tool for developing academic skills. In subjects like language, history, or social studies, this method can help analyze events from various perspectives, encouraging students to see the complexity of issues beyond a single narrative. For instance, in history lessons, students can explore alternative historical outcomes or motivation behind historical events. In higher education, ideal listing plays a significant role in research and intellectual development. University students can use this method for research, creating proposals, or designing innovative solutions to complex problems in various disciplines. Professors can facilitate ideal listing sessions to encourage students to think across disciplines and develop creative, interdisciplinary approaches. Methodologically, implementing ideal listing in education involves several strategic steps. First, it requires creating a safe and inclusive learning environment where every idea is valued without judgment. This is crucial for building students' confidence and encouraging them to express their thoughts without fear of criticism. Teachers or lecturers act as facilitators, guiding the process rather than judging the ideas. The techniques for ideal listing in education can be adapted based on the level and context. For younger students, simple methods like mind mapping or visual brainstorming can be used. For more advanced level, complex techniques such as the six thinking hats, scamper, or systematic analysis can be applied, involving deeper evaluation of ideas. Digital technology has opened new opportunities for applying ideal listing in education. Collaborative platforms like Miro, Padlet, or Google Jamboard allow students to interact, share, and develop ideas in real time, even in remote learning settings. This provides greater flexibility and accessibility in teaching and learning process. The benefit of ideal listing in education extend beyond intellectual development. It also includes psychological and social aspects. Through this method, students learn to appreciate different perspectives, develop empathy, and build collaboration skills. They are trained to think inclusively, respect diverse ideas, and engage in constructive dialogue. The main challenge in implementing idealistic in education is shifting from traditional paradigms that focus on memorization and single answer. This requires a cultural transformation in academic settings to promote creativity, critical thinking, and intellectual openness. The success of idealistic in education depends on the commitment of educators to continuously innovate, create dynamic learning space, and encourage students to question, explore, and develop new ideas. With the right approach, idealistic can become a catalyst for transforming education into a more participatory, creative, and meaningful learning experience. In conclusion, idealistic is not just a method, but a philosophy of education that places creativity, courage to think, and individual potential development as core values in the learning process. So guys, this time I will present one of the methods in idealistic, which is brainstorming.
Coming up with ideas takes a little brain power.
And a lot of times, one idea just doesn't cut it.
Coming up with a bunch of ideas gives us a chance to think about what works or doesn't work. This is called brainstorming.
When you brainstorm, you show what you know with new ideas. But just because you're a great brainstormer doesn't mean you'll never get stuck.
Teaming up with another person will get more ideas flowing.
By bouncing ideas off of each other, you'll come up with things that you may have never thought of on your own.
Brainstorming gives us lots of ideas,
So we can pick the best one.
So, maybe that's all I will share you about idealistic. See you next video.